All right, crew, here we are. We've got 3 boxes of brand new. I think it actually came out Monday. We had a little snowstorm. So we are here on Wednesday with this. It is 2025 Donruss Optic football. We got PYT. Crew just went nuts, filled it, natty. So this is essentially a release day for us. Looking for downtowns, looking for color, looking for ink, looking for it all. We got 3 boxes here. Much love on this fill. Optic, great product every year. Got some big chases in it. A Google for the Bucks doesn't have auto, so his number stuff will be highly sought after. Yep. Yeah, for the guys that don't sign, just the color. The color's always big, even the guys that do sign, right? But yeah, a little more of a premium if it's somebody that doesn't sign, for sure. Anybody have like futures on the Pats or Seahawks randomly? I mean, there might be some local people who just put futures on the Pats every year, whether it's supposed to be good or not. I don't know. Prism next week. I'd like to give the 101 bounty away right now. That'd be nice. Again, second time for the night. John, you went on more hat trick last half of that case. That's all we have is that case for sure. That stuff. Honors. They do it every 2 years. Did they do 24? I don't even know. I know they did 22, 30K and 60K. Seen tons of dart in this thing. Yeah, the 2020 honors is where it's at, right? At the end of the day. Man, that's my favorite thing we've ever ripped. 110%. Hands down, I'll always say that. I guess unless something crazy new comes out that blows my mind, but 2020 honors is my favorite product we ever broke. For sure. You lost your chance, Bailey. Jeez. Tried to call Bailey. I was making a list. She didn't answer. Now she's calling me. Tune in, Bailey. It's the only way you get to talk to me right now, lady. 2020, everything was fun. Yeah, but honors just hit different. Let me get this card cam. I got to manually do it. Give me a sec. Let me see if I can lefty do it. Honors hit different. Well, yeah, 2020, everything was great, for sure. Was that the one with the 101 Mahomes y'all hit? Yeah, we hit the Recollection 101 Super Bowl ticket Mahomes. All right, here we go, crew. We'll start with Riley Leonard to get us started here. Riley Leonard. All right, much love on this fill, big time. DK Metcalf. Is that a Pandora DK? That would be numbered, though. Oh, it is. 89 out of 149 on the DK My House. It's like a base Pandora, I think, it looks like. They used to have just the black Pandora, and they added base Pandora. Kenneth Walker is going to be a big prop bet guy. Curtis Rourke. Got to get that Curtis Rourke rated rookie blue. 50 out of 349. He looks like an actor or something that I'm thinking of. What does he look like, chat? Dylan Sampson. Herbie. Oh, hollow. Devin Neal on the rated rookie orange for the Saints. Who grabbed those Saints? Somebody grabbed them as we were closing this up. Miller did. 296 out of 299. Looking for Shuck, though. Shadur on the inserts. Little throwback. Golden. We got the flex emoji. Borregales. Yeah, rough game in the snow. Let's see what he can do in the Super Bowl. 100 out of 199. It's kind of weird to have a kicker with a flex emoji, right? I think it's a little weird. but it's the Pats. Lucas. Orange Dion. 257 out of 299. ATL fashion. Dion. Frisella. What's up, R. Frizz? Where you at, man? Borgalis. Primary colors. Shadur. Purdy. That was going to be an auto. It's not. Blue. Diggs. A lot of people crapped on this signing. Pats needed something. They couldn't get Ayuk, which ended up being a disaster. 165 out of 249 for the Pats and Lucas. Harrison and Gibbs. Diggs, 1,000 yards. Can't complain. Coming off the ACL. I didn't even think he was. I think I was going to start on the pup, and he played right out the gate and was highly effective all year for May. Little ice Dak. Little sky blue ice. Jeez, that's a new look. 2 out of 15 on the Dak. Verdi for his boys. Look at that for the PC. Verdi. Oops, something behind here. Color. There it is. It is Derek Carr for the Saints. The sky blue. 9 out of 349. Hollow Quinn Ewers. Rated Rookie Inc. You got your squad. There you go, Miller. Take that, right? Little on-card Ewers Hollow Rated Inc. You going to give him a shot next year or going to bring somebody else in? I don't want A.J. Brown, man. That dude's a headache. I'm good. Talented, but I'm good. There you go, Miller. Miller, 6 out of 199 on the Hollow Ewers, baby. For your boys. That's good karma because you said you're rooting for the Pats in the Super Bowl. Jalen Warren, orange, 293 out of 299. Dylan Gabriel, base. And, ooh, bonus auto, Ricky Pearsall, red. Wait, is this from last year? 25 out of 75. Ricky Pearsall, rookie. Thrown in there. Look at that thing. Like throwing me off here, opening 25 and hitting Ricky Pearsall, rated rookie on card ink. San Fran. Lucas. Nice. Loveland ended up beasting out at the end of the year. Camacho, you got your boys, you do. Caleb, there you go. A little Bears run. 166 out of 249. Kyle Williams. Jahad Campbell, rated rookie hollow. Scattaboo. Eli, a little Giants run now. 148 out of 149. Pretty even room to throw in a bunch of old autos to flush them all out before license expires. Yeah, it makes sense. What's up for sale? There he is. Ewers base, Breeze, Bateman, and Williams. I'm going to sleeve a top load in between boxes here because there's going to be quite a bit. So we'll do that rather than have a long break before the recap at the end. Split into thirds. Yeah, I've been throwing out like old redemptions and stuff too that weren't redeemed. They've even seen that stuff and everything. Look at the Panini one that they threw like crazy into Immaculate. Take it, little bonus love. This recap's probably not going to be in perfect order, but that's okay. It'll be there. Vroom vroom out in the parking lot. Jets fan hit a Zach Evans auto in a break. He never heard of Zach Evans. I've never heard of Zach Evans. We hit the San Fran quarterback in this break that I've never heard of. Curtis Rourke. I'm not a huge college guy, though, so unless it's, a guy that's playing in the NFL, I don't always know. Not that I don't know some guys that are just sitting on the bench, but... Optic out of 15 here. A lot of hype around Evans, but never panned out. Clearly, if we haven't heard of him, I guess so. But he hasn't panned out at least. All right. What's there, chat? 15, little sky blue, little ink. All right, box 2. Then was that Indiana? When Ohio State beat Indiana by 20. Yeah, it doesn't happen anymore these days, huh, Tyler? Does Indiana start getting top recruits? Did they get any top recruits like in the portal or anything? Oh, they got a quarterback, right? Transferred. Are they going to start getting recruits out of high school like big time with Signetti there and having the natty now? I mean, that's what I expect to happen, but I don't really know how the landscape goes with college recruiting. I'd assume that's going to happen now, right? He's going to bring in some like talent that he can recruit right from high school ball. We'll have next year either with Arthur Smith. Yeah, Tyler messaged me. He did not like the Arthur Smith offensive coordinator hire. He did tell me that. He was head coach of the Falcons for a few years, right? Was it Falcons? Glad LSU got that Colorado lineman. Signetti Mendoza combo yielded 5 games in 2025 season that Mendoza had more touchdowns than incompletions. Yeah, that's crazy. I think the Bills are favored out of the AFC next year, right? The rest of college quarterbacks had 2 games. Wow. That's a stat. I think I saw early futures for next year, and I think Bills are favorite. Lowest odds of the AFC. Like plus 1,000 or something to win it all. Darnold got paid, but not like an insane amount. Didn't he get like $30 million a year or something? Which obviously is huge money, but in the landscape of quarterbacks is not huge. Right? What do you sign, a 3-year deal? You think they make him like play well again next year and then rip up the last year and re-sign him big time? I mean, he went to the Super Bowl this year and played well. He had a little over 1 turnover a game, but rest of college quarterbacks. Oh, in college football history? Oh, Lord. That's even crazier stat. Makuba to start us off. What is that? Is that like a My House? Jeff Garcia. Dude, I loved Jeff Garcia. Wow. I absolutely loved Jeff Garcia watching him play. Damn, love that. Lucas. 264 to 349. That's sick. That's not a super coming up, is it? No, it's like yellow. Oh, it's like the Pikachu card. Calvin Ridley. On the Pikachu, 12 out of 75. Tennessee. CJ, what's up, CJ? Shuck on the base. That's Miller, right? Blue Tootin. This kid was it's getting a little more play at the end. This kid's pretty good. Little Jaguars rookie ink. Trav. 31 out of 149 on the Tootin ink. Buy stock on Kyle Shanahan quarterbacks. Javon Baker. Oh, jeez. This guy is not even on a team, is he? We're going to get one of these per box? What's going on? Anybody been watching this stuff? 32 out of 35. He says his play is so exciting, he makes people in wheelchairs stand up. And then he got cut. Javon Baker. Horrific rookie year. Pats. Lucas. Woody Marks. Nice little year. Trey Amos. Washington, 29 out of 249. Liz, what's up, Liz? Let's tune again. Jaden Higgins on the hollow rated. Puka, man, he's just the best. Red, James Lofton, old school, 4 out of 149. Could have been Jalen Polk. I know. What's the difference, though? Literally no difference. It's crazy. 2 swings and misses. James Parrish Jr. Ooh, is this gold? Best Tutties, Hines Ward, Ben Roethlisberger. That's sick. Play on Best Buddies. 2 of 10. Steelers fan. That's a sick card. Miller. That's a cool card, dude. Love that. Best Tutties, Golds, Ward, and Big Ben. T. Beast, 74 to 349. I want the Pats to get him. That's why I wanted in the offseason bad. Then they paid him. Ayuk. That blew up, that extension, huh? Egbuka base. Ertz. 294 out of 299. All reliable when he's healthy. Mason Graham. Blue, Jonathan Taylor color match. Beast year, of course. 165 out of 249. Stuff's great. Tez. MVP chance. That was so funny. Jalen Warren on the 90 out of 199. Flex emoji. Jackson Dart base for the G-Men. Kim. See if we can get some nice color. Pat Bryant. Terrell Suggs. Curtis Work. There we go. Look, we're getting the rainbow here. Curtis Work. 28 out of 60. We waste our out of 60 on Curtis Work. Victor Cruz doing the salsa dance. And to round it out, let me top these up. So I think Polk will be wire 2 for Saints. He's already working out with him for offseason training. Nice. I had nothing against Polk. I mean, obviously, if he blows up and the Pats had him, that would be a crappy feeling. But Baker seemed kind of like a clown, but I was hoping he would be good at football. And maybe he is, just in a different situation. Who knows? But they're bad at drafting wide receivers. That's for sure. Have been for a long time. To be fair, anyone can be wide receiver 2 after Olave. Compared to what we had. True. Pikachu. I got 1 box to go. Let's get something crazy, yeah? I am not impressed, which is cool as a Pats fan. I mean, it could work out, but Joe Brady just doesn't move the needle for me for Buffalo. They really should have gone and gotten I don't know, somebody who's got something under his belt and not somebody that's been part of the failing regime. Granted, the offense hasn't been what's killed him. I mean, Allen did just have 5 turnovers in that game, but I don't know. Joe Brady just doesn't. It's not an exciting hire to me if I'm a Bills fan. Tyquan looked better in 5 games with the Chiefs than any of his games. Yeah, but all he did was run deep and Mahomes hit him, right? Like, granted, your point still stands, but it wasn't anything ultra impressive at the end of the day. It was just go routes. And he also dropped a couple of those said go routes, so. Semi-organize this, and we'll get right back to it for box number 3 of 3. Inks, spell. All right, last one. Here we go. Hope Saints pass. I'd love for Vikings to move up for Love, honestly. I'm not all about a running back that early. I mean, Jahmyr Gibbs has worked out, but I still think there's more important things to the team. Trenches always trump running back. You win the game with the line of scrimmage, always been that way. Give me trenches. You know, O-line, pass rush, even defensive tackles. Little defensive tackles around the league that are studs that disrupt. And then give me those cornerbacks, and obviously quarterbacks. But if your team has a quarterback, give me trenches and give me cornerbacks. And I'd take a tight end that can block and is a stud receiver, like a Gronk type. Obviously not Gronk level necessarily, but somebody that does it all, so that you can have him in on run plays and he can make big blocks, but you can also, you know, when he's in, it's not just like, oh, they're passing because this guy's basically just a big wide receiver. I think there's a ton of value in the all-around tight end too. But not just one that like can go out and catch, one that's a stud receiver, but also an above-average blocker. I think there's a ton of value if you can find one of those. Tough to find though. You want to sign Walker from Seattle and then draft our receiver? Is Kenneth Walker in a contract here? I want the Pats to get offensive line help for sure. That's what I want. They need wide receivers too. They've got a bunch of like okay guys. They still don't have an alpha. But give me offensive line help. The defensive line looks pretty good, though. They are going to lose probably Chase on. He's going to get paid. He's a monster year after being a bust in Jacksonville. And I think they signed Landry for a couple years, but he's been non-existent for a while now. All right, here we go, crew. Box 3, Arian Smith. Just remind me of Arian Foster. He was a stud. 19 of 60 on the Trent Green purple. A little Pandora here. Ricky Williams. It's funny that it's a Ricky Williams lighted up. The dude like quit football so he could just smoke pot. It gets a lighted up Pandora. 24 to 149. Miller, I love that card for you. Love that. As a Cowboys fan, we could have snagged Derrick Henry and Jalen Ramsey instead of Zeke in 16. Goal line and skill player over running back all day, every day in first. Agreed, yeah. Running back in first round to me is junk. Kenneth Grant. Right, Miller, it's so good. 58 out of 199. You need to get the super of that card. That's a sick card. The super of the Ricky Williams lighted up. Be wild. Bucky Irving. Love Bucky Irving. Down year. Hurt a lot. 210 out of 299. Another flex emoji, Terrell Suggs. This guy could flex for sure. 106 out of 199. Used to smoke the pass. Used to smoke everybody. But, Trav. Edge. Beast. 154 to 349. Split punts, not carries. Shadur Base. Abdul Carter on the retro. Bo Nix. Tough end of his year. Oh, whoa. Didn't mean to do that, but here it is. RJ Harvey Redemption. Didn't even realize it was there. Going to Denver. Camacho. RJ Harvey. Rated rookie. On card autograph hollow. Should be out of 199, I believe, Mike. RJ Harvey. Denver, baby. Well, it's our auto, unless we're getting another bonus like we've gotten in the first two boxes. As our boy Curtis Rourke. Mason Taylor. Had a couple flashes, but ended up having the least good rookie year out of the big tight ends, right? 24 to 349. Warren and Loveland. Loveland came on strong at the end. Warren was pretty solid throughout. Arian Smith, Jets. I mean, Jets were a dumpster fire, so kind of hard to judge. Year one, 237 out of 299. Taylor played a bunch, though. He played, like, very high percentage of snaps, like, throughout the year, even right out the gate. 197 out of 249 on the Burrow for Caveman. What's up, Caveman? Ooh, speaking of supers, let's go. Asked for a super to back it up. We got a rookie, too. Oh, my God. Is this a super downtown? I don't know that it is. It could be anything. This could be a super downtown. Chat. I'm going to leave it. We're right at the end of the break. I'm leaving that. It's right here. Ready? It's right there. Got to just finish with that. It's not a regular base card. It doesn't have that design. I'm sniffing it downtown. I don't know, though. We've had horrible luck hitting downtowns. Isaiah Likely, as of late, 209 and 249. A super downtown would be a nice end to that curse. Janty base, Jahdae Barron, and Jalen Hurts. That's it. All right, you ready? Jeff Love in Dynasty League and Few. That's a way better feeling. End of year. Yeah, early on he looked bad. Send me a Facebook note. All right, Court. I can't look at it now, but I'll look at it later. Gonna be Travion? I don't know, man. That'd be sick. I would love that. All right, behind the Judkins. Here it is. Good luck. It is Shadur's Downtown Super. Wow, that is nasty. Wow, are you kidding me? That's sick, too. The dog pound. I mean, I'm a big animal dog guy myself. That is filthy. That is John. 2 in a row tonight. 101s. This one, the card's way better than the bounty, my friend. Jeez, Shadur. Release week. Oh, yeah. Uno de uno. That is nasty. John. Where are you at, dude? That is huge. That's a big boy card right there, John. Wow. I mean, are there better players? Yeah, if you ask me at least. I mean, some people would say this is the GOAT already, but value-wise, this is a big boy card. Big boy card. John, congrats, man. That is sick. That is sick. I mean, what better timing? Just got named to the Pro Bowl. Congrats, man. Much love. Let's get that one touched for you in a second. Let me get everything else ready. And then we'll get you a nice recap. 2 101s tonight, yeah. 2 101s tonight. John had them both, too. See that, John? You're supposed to do football breaks nonstop. Get in some basketball, you know. Get in all of it. Damn. Look at that. Closer love. What did I say, John? You're like, oh, I closed up with the junk. And I said, closer love's a real thing. Oh, geez, Tyler. Already? You think so? It's freaking January. We're never going to pull anything that good? I mean, I have no idea. I don't even know what that would comp at. I have no clue. But it's pretty sick. Definitely one of the better cards to snag in the product, so we'll take it. For rookies, what's bigger than that? I mean, he's just got that name value. I mean, Dart. I don't know, like Shuck should be bigger, but I don't think he is bigger than Shadur, right? Just I don't know. Weird. Weird sometimes. Yeah, Dart for sure. Message Shadur, he'd be the one to buy his own card. I don't know. I still think this is my favorite card of the break, Miller. I think it's the lighted up Ricky Pandora. I still think that takes the cake. That's a bad top load. Come on, top load manufacturer. Some quality control, would you? See, I just needed to get rid of those unlucky Louth and Soren. That's all. Nobody ever say Soren has the hot hands ever again, all right? Jeez, that guy. All right, let me get those stuff ready for y'all, and then we'll get your recap in a little bit here. What did I do with the base? Put the base somewhere. Lose my mind, chat. Absolutely losing my mind. Oh, because I have them in my hand. Stacked on top of the base. There we go. That'll do it. Auto. Alrighty. Something like this. What's this out of? 149, 149. 349. 299. 249. I think I had them in order. Look at me go. Is John even here? Oh, there he is. Oh, you said that's crazy. I didn't see that. John was trolling me earlier. You don't even deserve that hit, John. Calling me out. Stuff you probably dropped off today that hasn't been sent out yet. John, you bring me a Super Bowl yet? What do I got to do for you to bring me to a Super Bowl? Jeez. What more can I do? Alrighty. Almost ready for the recap, chat. Getting there, getting there. Maybe now? Let's go. Let's go 32. Let's go 33 even. Make my life a little easier. $600. All right, crew. Here it is. Recap of 2025 Optic Football 3-box PYT number 1. We got Jaden Higgins, a little hollow to start. Then we got some of the bigger name rookies on the base. Then we'll get into numbered stuff. Mason Taylor out of 349. Higgins, Rourke, Carr. Out of 299s, Aaron Smith, Bucky Irving, Ertz, Neal, Sanders, Warren. Likely out of 249s, Burrow, Amos, Taylor, Diggs. Yeah, I guess it depends on the comp. That's like 5 to 15K. I think it's 600, right? Caleb. Then we get into the 199 flex emojis, Suggs, Grants, Warren, Borgalis. 149, Lofton, Eli, the sick lighted up Ricky Williams out of 149. Best insert ever for Ricky Williams. Incredible. The My House DK Pandora out of 149. You got the Pikachu Ridley out of 75. Got a couple purples out of 60. Trent Green and Rourke out of 15. Dak Prescott. Yeah, I would think so too. I'd have to look at Roethlisberger on the best tutties gold out of 10 with Ward. I don't usually send them. Usually people send them for us the times we've made it. I don't even know their email or whatever. But Javon Baker out of 35. Tootin. So a couple of these were from last year, like the Javon Baker. Nice Quinn Ewers hollow out of 199. Ricky Pearsall also from last year. That one's out of 75. Got the RJ Harvey hollow. It should be out of 199. Little on-card ink for Denver. And then the big boy for sure. Beautiful, beautiful card. Beautiful hit. Big time hit. Release week too. Love to see it. Shadur Sanders. Downtown getting a little glare now on the one touch. 1 of 1. We hit a bounty with that, 65. Second time we hit the bounty tonight. John, congrats, man. I love the dog pound design. Absolutely incredible. Love it, man. Big time hit. John just sold a card for 15 grand tonight, a one-piece card that we graded for him, PSA 10. So John's having a night right now. Much love. 101 was hits. So it's going back down to 50. It's only at 65, but another 65 coming your way, John. Much love.